Welcome to the podcast. It's Mr. Ish. We're here at KIPS Bay, Boys and Girls Club, Couldert Clubhouse, my first teen podcast. I've been waiting for this for a couple of weeks, but these guys are just here to play ball. They don't care about my program. But today, they're all here because you know what? They still want to play ball, and they're not playing ball till this is done. So I'm going to welcome the teenagers. Hopefully it'll be a good podcast. We don't even have a topic yet, but we'll start off on my left. Give me your name, sir.
My name is Chris.
Chris, you want to say anything else about you?
I'm 15.
For the ladies? Nothing for the ladies?
I'm 15.
15? Single? All right, nobody cares. Next.
I'm Dejoy, 16.
16. Dejon, tell me a little bit about yourself. Enough? That's it?
I guess, yeah.
All right.
Subscriber.
All right. Go ahead. Last but not least.
Hi, so I'm Isaiah, 17, Bronx, born and raised.
Oh, my God. Now he's telling me he's from BX. What else?
That kid going places, big places.
I play
Yeah.
ball. I'm
You-
model.
He plays ball. He don't play for.
He a little sexy boy.
He don't play for his school. He definitely don't play for his school because our school basketball team sucks. I used to work in his school, so our school basketball team sucks. Shout out to Becca. Not. All right, guys. Welcome to the First Team podcast.
Thank you.
What do you guys have in your mind? What do you want to talk about today? Let's see if we can have some fun with this. Yo, why you so quiet? It's like 5 minutes ago, everyone's talkative. Now all of a sudden you're quiet. So I know you want to talk about the NBA. You want to talk about all that stuff. I mean, I'm a Celtic fan, so that's enough said. 2-0. Keep it moving.
Bucks to the chip.
Keep it moving. I don't know. Your boy got hurt. You know who else is out?
The Heat is about to kill him.
Nah, he is not doing
What?
nothing.
What?
He is not doing nothing. And who else got Trayvon got 3 games suspension.
Oh, Draymond, yeah, he got a 1-game
he's over.
suspension.
Bro,
He got
Warriors
1
at
or
6.
3.
Kings and 5.
One
Like
game
the beat.
Warriors at 6.
They're over.
Warriors at
Warriors
6.
Next all the way.
Warriors overrated.
Can we talk about girls?
You can talk about girls. You got one?
All right, I got a question. Who do you think cheats more? Boys or girls?
Cheats?
Females or guys?
I think it's a combo. Well, back in the days when I was dating, it wasn't a big deal. But now it's a combo.
No.
I think it's a combo meal.
No. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely finna go with guys.
What?
You think guys cheat more?
I definitely do. I'm one of them. But that's a different conversation.
Dirty dog.
I mean, there's some.
He shot it out
Freak.
himself.
He's a freak.
He's out here in the streets. I hope you don't have a girl because she's gonna hear this.
Nah, girls cheat more.
You think so? I don't
Most
know. We don't
definitely.
have no girls in our panel. We got a couple of girls out there, but I don't think they're gonna tell us the truth.
There's most of them.
They're
cheat.
spoken for, so they're not gonna say nothing. But I bet you if it was just an all-girl podcast, they'll be over here chatting it up.
Definitely.
I don't know. I mean, I'm out of the dating game for many years, but
Used to
When was
be
your
a
last
pimp.
but Ash could tell you. I tell these kids some stories. I
When was
mean,
your last
and I'm talking about my last relationship, the relationship I have now.
Tell me more.
20 years. I've been with my wife 20 years.
20
I like
years.
that for you.
Yeah, I've been married 11. My anniversary was about 2 weeks ago.
Congrats.
I've been with her for 20 years. And I've been with her for 11 years. She's been with me 10 years, something like that. I know it was one year that I wasn't with her.
All right, so
she knew
now-
I was out here in the streets.
So now that you talk about that, I got a question for you.
What's up?
So do you think true love exists out there?
True love. I think that you do fall in love, and then you fall into an area that's comfortability. Is that you
think
kind of
that's
get
what, yeah.
comfortable with a person, after a few years, 3-4 years, and then you're like, I already put so much time invested into this. Do I continue from there? Do I step up and say, I want to take the relationship further, moving in, getting married, all that stuff. I don't think a lot of people think about getting married.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was married twice, and both my wives worked for it. I think with my wife now, I was with her for 8 years before I married her, and my other wife, I was with her for about the same 8 years. I think 8 is my favorite number. So if you stay with me for 8 years, that means you deserve a marriage.
That's the bean number.
Yeah, that's the number.
You a lover boy.
So it's 8. So it's 8 is my number. But I this is the truth for me. And I've seen it, and I'm pretty sure that some of it has dealt with it. When you go to school, I didn't want to be the parent that had, my name was Rodriguez, the mother's name is Gonzalez, my kid's name is Rivera. Like, I didn't want that. I wanted Rodriguez family, boom, 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 all of us. So for me,
He dominant.
for me, all my kids obviously are Rodriguez.
Dog.
But when I was going to school, I was married. So it's Mr. and Mrs. Rodriguez. They didn't address us as Miss Gonzalez, Miss Heredecki, Miss whatever.
They
I'm
go
sorry,
with
wife.
Versace.
That's my wife. I can't pick her up right now. I'm talking about her. She's gonna have to hold on now. So
That's tough.
it's been, that was just my thinking and my upraising. So
Definitely,
it's a
definitely.
little different.
So, Mr.
Be like that.
Dejour, you got any ideas, beliefs, comments?
You got any girls in your sights? That's really what he wants to know.
Just one.
You got one? Okay.
Is she
It's about to be prom time.
Is she bad?
Yeah.
Yo, you ready to ask her to the dance, to prom? Like,
What's the word?
you ready to
What you trying
step
to get
up?
into?
Or you going to wait to June 25th and then say, yo, I like you?
Nah, take time. Don't rush into anything.
All right.
I like your mindset, kid. Y'all going places.
Now that you're saying take time, what was your longest relationship?
Ooh,
11 months.
11 months? That's
11
a long
months.
time. 11 months for a teenager? That's like 10 years in adult life.
I can never.
Especially with social media and all that stuff now. I mean, social media would have killed me when I was young.
Yeah.
So I think that, I used to have a ride on a bike to go visit my girl. Like, there was no social media. I
Yeah.
call you at 8 o'clock, and you wait by the phone. And that's how it was. You wait
Yeah.
by the phone till I call you.
What about
It
you,
was-
Chris?
it's
You
not
want the
that.
guys or you the female?
Wow, that was,
question is that,
that was
brother,
a
man?
tough question. You want to out somebody
I
quick.
love females.
Okay. Do you
My
have
heart right there.
Do you have a relationship?
the only thing
are
you're
you,
interested
are you looking? Yo, my man, you interviewing or I'm interviewing?
Oh, my fault.
Are you looking for somebody? You got somebody in your sights?
Nah,
Are you a player?
nah.
Okay, I'm
loyal.
just checking.
Focus
Yes.
on myself.
You loyal to yourself? Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
He light skin.
He light skin?
What does that
Yeah, that's
mean?
what it is.
I'm African at heart, though.
When you light skin and you have light eyes, he's a player.
Yeah.
You're already above
loyal.
average.
He
You're above
definitely flirted
average.
through IG.
All he needs to score is 11 points. He don't need 20 points off the bench.
Nah, that's facts.
That's what he needs. 11 points steady.
Facts.
He all right. He'll be all right in the streets.
What was your longest relationship?
No comment.
No
I'm not gonna
comment.
lie. I dated a girl for 1 year last year.
For a whole year?
A whole year.
She knew that she was dating you? I'm just checking. I mean, sometimes, people are confused. Like, I really like you. And she's like, all right, you can hang out with me, but you're not my boyfriend.
Oh, we was there.
Oh, you was there? Okay. All right. So if you dated somebody for a year, that's a long time. So what broke you up? Like, what broke up?
She was too toxic. I don't do that toxic.
For a whole year? It took you a whole year to learn that?
I mean, like, what we saying is like true love. Like, once you think you love somebody, that doesn't go away. So I was just committed.
Very interesting.
I think I probably fell in love like 3 times in my life. 3 times. One when I was really, really young, and with the 2 ladies that I married. And then don't get me wrong, I hated my first wife. When I got to a point I really hate her. But
be like that.
Any specific reason?
but she was an asshole.
Yeah.
But I had my first son with her, so I gotta give her that much. And then when you go to divorce, that's disgusting. Divorce is tough,
Yeah, I got divorced
Long
twice.
process.
and that's a tough road to pass. But I'm happily married now, or married at least. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad. That's the way relationships work.
Ups and downs.
The only thing about commitment, the only thing I tell you about marriage is that y'all can't walk away. Like when people be like, I'm gonna leave the house. Yeah, that's different. When you married, ain't no walking away. You figuring it out. You're gonna work it out. You can sleep on the couch for a day. You can do all that stuff, but you need to figure it out because there's a lot of paperwork and a lot of money that has to go into you getting a divorce, especially if you got kids. That's a whole different thing.
I think that goes into the conversation on why a lot of people don't want to get married now, especially.
People don't want to commit. They think there's something better out there in the world. Ain't nothing better. Sometimes the one that you got is the one you got. Like people say, it's better to deal with the devil you got than the one out there in the streets.
Definitely.
That's the truth.
I like this kid.
I deal. I can tell you, my wife is not perfect. Sometimes she's a pain in the ass. But you know what? She's my pain in the ass.
Ooh,
And I tell,
you a
I,
freak.
I tell,
You
I
a
tell,
freak.
no, I tell the girls,
Wow.
the ones that work here.
Wow.
I mean, Bree knows I talk about her, but I talk about her, and I always talk about her, and I talk about my kids, and I talk about my daughter. I love them to death, but I always talk about her. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But
Shout out to Bree, man.
I still talk about them.
Right there.
What else? What else you want to talk about? Y'all going into relationships.
stop
You're like
breathing so
15
hard.
and
What's wrong with
17 talking about relationships. Just think about finishing school and going to college.
Oh, most definitely.
Relationships they're gonna come. If you're a player, they're gonna come. Don't worry about it. If you're a good guy, they're gonna come.
Definitely.
They coming.
I heard that
Now
one a lot.
sometimes people go look for relationships.
Yeah.
I could be a friend
That
to
one
when I before you touching them like
Bro,
that,
what's
man.
up
Be
with
easy
you,
with that.
bro?
There's no cameras here, but I could see it. When I was dating, like if I was in a club, I hang out with 20 girls.
Ooh, bad
So
boy.
what do
I
you think
hang
is the
out with,
best place to
yo,
find
what's
him?
up? Hang out,
Bad
all that stuff.
boy.
And then eventually,
Yeah.
whoever's feeling you or whoever you're feeling a little more, the click will happen. Or the girl will be like, yo, my girlfriend likes you. But all right, cool.
He
But
was a bad
I
man.
ain't keeping you off the leash either. You know, I'll talk to your girl for a little bit, but you cool
Heavy on
too.
the
He was a bad man.
So you know,
He's a bad
you
man.
have to see
Real bad
who
man.
clicks with you. So that's the way I've dealt with people. And sometimes I've had great friends, and yes, I've dated maybe one or two of them, but they've all been my friends. And the
Friends
way
with benefits or just friends?
no, just friends.
Oh, okay.
The way I think of it too, this is the important thing. This is if you don't know nothing or you don't learn nothing today, listen to this one. This is a jewel for you. I've never changed my telephone number. Okay? Since I had a phone, and believe me, I had a phone way before you guys were born.
It's got to be like 90 years.
I've never changed my phone number. So
God damn.
when I say that, I break up with somebody, or maybe we don't click or nothing, but you ain't calling me, harassing me, and
Yeah,
telling
I
me,
feel
yo, what's up? You ain't doing that. This
That's
is the
an
same
interesting
number.
choice, though.
So if you knew me when I was young, you can still contact me.
Wow.
Still contact me. My number has not changed.
So what made
And
you
I got
contact-
married, and I still talk to friends, and they know my number. They could call me anytime. Still the same number.
Facts.
That's gangster.
Gangster. Chill. TP.
I don't change my number for nobody.
Nobody.
So like, what's your mindset behind that? Like, why did you keep that number for so long?
Because I don't need to change it. It's a business thing. Is sometimes you have friends that go out of the country, and 10 years later they're like, yo, let me see if this number still works. Boop, pick up. I don't have people that I have to worry about calling me at 2 a.m. Yo, he was with me yesterday. I don't have none of that stuff. I don't have hate. So because of that, I could keep my number. My number's open. My phones are open. My daughter uses my phone. It's a different thing. Sometimes people are like, yo, oh yeah, I changed my number last year. I changed my number because this girl kept calling me. I don't do none of that. It's adult relationships that I'm talking about.
Maybe change their number more than their underwear.
No, that's true too. Some of y'all only got 2 pairs of underwears. So what's up? What else? What else y'all want to know? I hope you know. We already did 12 minutes, and we ain't even got into nothing.
Already 12.
So what's the craziest story
That's
you've
progress,
been in
though.
with?
That's
I
progress.
can't tell you some. I think the only one that knows some of my crazy stories is Ash.
With the phone number,
No,
specifically.
not with the phone number, but Ash has heard some of my stories. Like we sit up here with the older kids, right? Ash has an older group. They're about 12, 13, or 14. And when we sit up here and we're doing the podcast, I'm just as genuine as I'm with you. And we be going through some stuff. We be having some conversations. And Ash be like, yo, you gotta listen to Mr. Ish. He talking some stuff right now. And I tell him the truth. I mean, you got to learn somehow. If I could teach you something, I don't know what I could teach you, but anything I could teach you is a lesson.
Can we drop some tea on Becca?
Of course you can. That I'm sure. Becca's a highlight. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
I hate the school.
First off,
Who else you need me to say so they can listen to it?
I'm not gonna.
I hate
definitely need to
Batonzos.
shout out the
Who else you need me to say?
Definitely Batonzos.
I hate Miss R. Yvette Rivera, and what else?
Damn. That's
I'm
the
gonna go
principal.
straight to
You
hate.
Going for next right there.
I'm going right there. What else you need me to say? This
That's
ain't
my
the
school, by the
first
way.
time I say it. The girls have been in my podcast. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
She's not a good boss, but she wasn't my boss.
Education-wise,
I work for
amazing
I work for the DOE. I don't work for her. Yeah, the school's all right. I have a lot of friends there. I was talking to them all day. I was talking to Miss Clark today,
Interesting.
and Miss what's the secretary's name? I forgot her name today. I don't know. Miss Gabriel I was talking to today. So I got some friends.
Yeah.
O'Grady's my dog.
Definitely.
Burkhart was my dog. I speak to Burkhart all the time.
Shout out to the seniors though, 2023.
Nah, shout out to the seniors.
They dealing with a lot
The
right
seniors
now.
are being crumbed. That's I know
No
that for a
prom.
fact.
Well, struggle prom.
Prom is a struggle. Yearbook is a struggle.
No graduation hoodies.
They're gonna get them when they go to college.
You don't got none of that?
They don't have nothing.
They make you work for it. They
Yeah,
make
but you in 11th grade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you talking
That's
about?
gonna
You
be
don't
a
know
challenge
nothing.
of
You don't
mine
know
next
nothing
year.
about nothing. Talking about she's not a senior either. Who's a senior? Well, some of the girls that work here are seniors. Yeah, they ain't do nothing for y'all. And the only reason the yearbook is done because I did it. Yeah, I'll give myself a shout out. Before I
Definitely, for
left, I
sure.
did it for them.
I'm gonna need you next year.
No, you're not.
Definitely.
I won't be there. Believe me, my number might change if they call me. I know I blocked a couple of them already. So if Ms. Washington is listening to this, or she does, because sometimes she listens to the podcast, your number's blocked.
Damn.
I'm just letting you know. So don't call me for the yearbook. It's
Listen,
not
you
gonna
a
happen.
bad man.
Oh, yeah, keep it real with them. I don't work for you no more. I moved on. I work for Kips Bay. So what else, guys? You want to give somebody? You want to give these other guys a chance? Now they look thirsty. They look like they want a little love.
They cold.
Shout out to Elijah, man.
They look like they want a little love. All right, let's give them. We already did 15 minutes. Let's give them a little 10 minutes or something. You know, we gotta give them some highlights, something that they could, put up on the podcast and say, "Yo, I did that." You know. So,
I'm fine with that.
All right, so let's just say goodbye. We're gonna go upstairs to the gym in a little bit, but we're gonna give somebody else a chance.
I need to point something out before we go.
Yeah,
Shout
what
out to
you gonna say?
180th.
Have y'all ever seen him without?
What you say?
Have y'all ever seen him without a haircut?
Who? I don't know.
Him.
I don't even know him. I know J. Cole's over there
Yo,
looking
bro,
for me.
he got unlimited haircuts. Word of my mother.
No, he must know somebody in the
Saturday.
barbershop. All right, guys,
Tell me,
we're
bro.
out of here.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
That's good. Good first podcast. All right, son.